Belizean businessman who finally found out how to.
Crack the code.
All right. All right, Mr. Leon. You're back in you're in Belize.
Yeah.
You're a successful young businessman. You have your family. But what people don't know is that you have been deported to Belize 2 times.
Yeah.
So you were living in the States. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Well, I born and raised at Tiger Street. I come from the Cattle clan. By the flowers. But yeah. My mother a beautician. A lot of people know my mom. My mom say you could come back here right now with the hot iron and hot comb and jump right back in at the mix. You know what I mean? Anita Kettle.
Alright.
That's my mom. So yeah, so my mom decided that they want give we move to greener pastures, and she went ahead, paved the way.
So where were you guys then? In New York?
No. So when she left, we stayed here. Actually,
So
we
you stayed, Johnny?
No. We actually stayed with Miss Betty, your friend Miss Betty.
Oh, my kitchen friend.
Betty's kitchen, yeah. Betty's kitchen for Taboo Street.
Alright.
We make the fire hot food.
Alright, so Miss Betty,
She
mine yo.
Man, we all three. I think 4 we at the time.
Ah.
Because my cousin day we two, right. And Miss Betty make sure we eat, make sure we go to school and taken care of. While my mom paved the way, and then eventually my mom fly we over there and
To the States.
yeah, we start to make our
What
life over there.
age you went to America? How old were you first went?
I got it when I'm 9.
When you were 9.
Yeah, I got it when I'm 9.
And then you get what age?
I got deported the first time when I'm 18.
18.
Yeah.
And then you work your way back through again.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I end up get stabbed and
Here in Belize?
yeah, in Roaring Creek.
Ah.
Get stabbed in my leg. Just because I never found it, and you know, the girl might
You
gravitate
knew-
towards you.
You come
I
from
know
a
them
street
village man stand.
boy girl.
You know
All of a sudden, new kid on the block.
Yeah, sort of something like that.
So you
and-
stab you because you so contact for the girl in the village.
yeah, they must have said they don't want to dance no more, cause they stab me in my leg 8 times in my knee
Oh, for real?
area. Yeah, 8 times in my
Whoa.
knee area.
Roaring Creek.
But yeah, so my mom end up but Roaring Creek that lovely village. I don't want to take nothing away from that. I mean, get to love village life through Roaring Creek.
Alright.
But yeah, so my mom end up send a guy for me. For come like a coyote, but I believe in carry me
Carry
through the back. Yeah,
And you reach.
I reach.
And then how long were you there for get dip again?
I'm there for 4 years, but I'm at work. I'm at work, I'm at do landscaping, I love it. I feel good for the work, like because I'm so dependent on my mom before that, and then at this point when I get a job and I work and I say go to feel for like buy your own TV and buy your own like small thing, you gotta buy your tennis ball, like say that felt good, you know what I mean? That good feeling, that empowering or whatever, you know. So I like that, and then it so happened what Easter Sunday I may spend the night at one of my homeboy house through like Church Avenue and 49th Street.
That's in New York City,
yeah,
right?
New York, yeah. From Utica area. And so my mama tell me don't go in that area because somebody may get hurt like the week before. But I never listen because I'm a house party, so I want to party, and then the next day I made a drink with beer in our paper bag. All of women they hang up on the corner, like we hang up on the corner Albert Street and Orange Street. Busy area where the dollar van there pass. And so happened the cops then come from the scene and I want ID, and because I know I'm illegal, so I got in the store and like try to put away the beer, but by the time they come in and ask me for ID, I never had none. And then they run me that station to say if I was who I said I was, fingerprint me, and then found out that
you were deported.
I got deported before.
And you're back here again.
And then then I'm back here now.
So straight the ICU. ICE.
Yeah, straight ICE.
ICE detention center.
With that ICE, yeah, for like
how long were you in ICE?
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
And then they ship you back to Belize.
Then I get sent back.
Now, a lot of people who come back to Belize after living in the States find it very hard to adjust.
Yeah.
Alright? Because they've been out there, they don't use for a fast lifestyle. They come back to Belize, everything is slow and laid back. and some of them really unable to cope. They lose their mind.
Yeah.
But you never lose your mind, or did you lose your mind?
Well,
How that work
I
out?
mean, I'm an experience. I used to smoke weed. I'm an experience. Breaker, losing my mind, so to speak, right?
So you had a breakdown.
Yeah, I would say that because of weed. I naturally think a lot. Like I'm very analytical.
You overthink.
Yeah, and the weed become too overbearing, you know, and then I start to trip out after it.
During that time, then what did you do? You walk the street.
Just.
You remember those moments?
I never did it. Like I never did. I remember.
What do you remember?
I
What
remember,
people tell you they say?
I remember briefly, man. I remember different things. They're not something where they're not a memory where I visit often. I don't find shame in it. I find strength in it because I survived that. You know what I mean?
I mean, look at
like,
you now, successful businessman.
Yeah.
Right. So you did it.
Yeah.
Many young people who get deported like yourself would want to know, Mr. Leon, how you do it.
I got a strong support system, like my mom, my brother, my sister.
They were there for you.
Yeah, that's my foundation. So anything where I go through, with people, whatever, I go always come from for the
Yeah. Now that you're a successful businessman, you have your own business, you got your family, you got your girlfriend and your kids.
Yeah.
How do your family feel about you now? I mean, being that you were over there in New York City, you come back home, you're gone, you hit rock bottom, but you rise good.
Like a phoenix.
How they feel? How they feel about you now and your success?
They're proud. Like my brother tell me so much time. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had a proverbial black sheep, right? So, but I had the first one for actually build a house.
Real?
I done build a house, yeah.
Yo.
I gone through so much as far as material stuff where I accomplished. That's something to talk about, you know what I mean? I come far away. But they're really proud. They're proud. They tell me all the time because
I just get to meet you and I'm proud. That's why anywhere I see where I holla.
Yeah.
Crack the code. Crack the code.
Ah, man.
Alright, look at the pass for that. Alright folks, I did a introduction video of this gentleman. This gentleman is an outstanding guy. He's a Belizean man. He's doing his own thing. He used to work for several people. He used to work for Radisson.
Social Lounge. Lawrence Duty Free. Premier's Duty Free.
I know you're doing your own thing.
No, I do my own thing. Rice and Bean Center, that way actually sparked the idea. Yeah, that
Tell us about what you do.
Well, first of all, I run man or Uber Eats guy.
Belizean Uber Eats.
Yeah, Belizean Uber Eats. But I look for my job beyond just deliver food that satisfy people whatever I need. Maybe that's something urgent they need to get a doctor pills for hurry up drop off or medication. So I know that my satisfaction has come from fill that void there, you know. But necessarily what I do that just run man, as they call it, the layman's term, right? That run man. But yeah, that's basically what I do.
So at what point do you realize that, hey, I can do a good living doing this service? At what point do you realize that I don't just want to be a regular run man, I want to be an outstanding run man?
Yeah. Well, honestly, this idea been sparked from I just worked at Radisson because I used to be a messenger at Radisson, and my coworkers would send me out for do mission for them, and they would pay me, and then also my son's mom at the time, she made encourage me hey, lot of older people that come in to pay income tax and stuff like that. So maybe you could get some business cards, print and do stuff like that for them. So I even attempted the step for register the business, you know what I mean? But that didn't work out, so that fell on the wayside and life took its course. And then fast forward to how I ended up here. I'm in the work that duty free, and then I stop from it, and then I end up the rice and bean center. Now with rice and bean center, I'm gonna do deliveries there. I'm gonna work about 12 hours a day, roughly about 4 days out of the week, but 5 days out of work, or 6, something to that effect. Every minute front of rice and bean center when I did it, you see guys from Chowsan, they fly past on a cycle. Now then guys get, at the time, I think at $350 per delivery, because Chowsan got a broad customer base.
Yeah.
Right? So then guys stay active. And then every time I would pass Lychee pack up with people. So it just dawned on me, like, I got home there, like, babe, I said, I want to create a delivery service for Lychee. I said, what do you think about that? You think that work? And she like, okay, she like, go for it. Like, it sounds like a good idea, you guys said, because, like, ideas just come to me that, like, I would have said that my gift, you know, to fill that void. And so, one day I finally decided to do it. I stopped front of Lychee. I think before them open, I took a picture of the storefront, and I'm not that technologically savvy, of course. So I had my girlfriend create a Facebook page for them.
Right.
Well, for me, because I need Leon, so it was called Lee's YOUNGMAN Delivery Service.
Right.
And I put a disclaimer where it says I have no affiliation with this brand or a trademark Lychee. I just do deliveries for people who enjoy for their food, just like how Chowsan got delivery service. I was full of void there.
And how did that take off?
And from the day I did that, I started sending out friend requests to people. I put it on buy and sell, and to this day I never had to look for one customer. I start off with like thousands of customers without having to solicit them.
Yo, alright. No, you say a thing that you always say, and I like it. You crack the code.
I cracked the code.
Explain why you crack the code and how you crack the code.
Alright, so that basically this, right? The energy we come behind Lychee got a strong following. Everybody know Lychee.
One of the most popular fried chicken spots in the whole of Belize.
One of the most, if not the most. And I would beg to argue that they surpass Chowsan because it's more affordable. So the average person, cheaper. The average person could eat there every day. Chowsan like on the weekend, Well, now that 5, it was B4. I think it was B3 one spell.
Alright.
Right? But that previous to COVID, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so because of that energy surrounding there, as far as the interest, you know, the customer base, all I did was tap into that customer base, that interest that surrounds for their business.
And your business is a shoot
and
I
just tap into that, and I brought the attention to me, saying, hey guys, look for me. I do deliveries specifically for Lychee. So if you want Lychee food, you could call me. I go and get it for you.
So how it work? I want my Lychee fried chicken. How do I call you? Then what happened then?
All right. So if you want Lychee, you call me. I ask you what I want.
I say $10 like.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you text it to me so I can have the details formatted instead of send me a voice clip or anything. Text it to me. I go there and I put in the order for you. I wait there in a line for you.
Okay.
But being that then Mr. Lee and his staff see me so frequently, they
so
get
you would get first preference when you show?
I got, not all the time. Sometimes they don't happy
more
with me,
likely.
but more than likely, For the most part, they know my face, you know. Sometimes I catch feelings because I put people in front of me when they're there before me, but they're there before me, so I have to understand. But I catch feelings because I feel like, come on, that me that Mr. Lychee.
Yeah.
You guys say? But yeah, so but I go put in the order for you. I wait there in a line, and then after that, I'm on the way, bring your food to you.
And so when you bring my food, what's up for you?
Alright, so my delivery fee is $6.
$6.
But it also depends on the amount of food. So let's go say you get 4 food. So it would have be, for 3 food, it would be $6. But for that 4th food, that's $7. The reason be, I have to set a cutoff point to how much food I will carry for $6 because I can't take 100 plate of food for 100 people.
You depend on motorbike.
Yeah. No, not just that, but I can't take let's go say 20 food then for 20 people. only charge them $6, then get over upon me. That's unfair for me, you know what I mean? So I charge $1 per each food after that
each
third
additional
plate.
food.
Yeah, because if they made to pay individually, then would have paid more.
Yeah.
So then still they get what deal.
Right.
They could still broke that up amongst themselves and say, all right, you know, so I have to be fair to myself too, you know?
So now you told me that you created a, not an app, but a method whereby other runmen can be able to, you know, explain to me.
Okay, so what it was is that so we have our group chat. We have our Runman group chat where we would share runs in there. We would discuss prices, discuss situations with different customers, you know, things of that nature. And so one day I was just on my couch at home. It was a Sunday. I wasn't working that day. I was just listening to the back and forth chatter in the group chat. And like I said, it's like a gift for me for ideas to come into my mind, and then I figure out how to work it, right? And so it came to me that, hey, I said, instead of have businesses have to call Runman individual and say, hey, you free? How much runs you got? I have to wait for that individual Runman. No, they don't have to do that anymore if I put the business and the Runman in at the same group chat via WhatsApp. So that was like a family chat where you and your family would have catch up with one another.
Oh, this is our Runman
business group
business.
chat.
So if I have a restaurant and I need one Runman, I like do that, tap into that chat there. I need a Runman, and one of the guys will answer.
Alright, so the way how it works, that like, alright, so with that Bird's Eye right now, perfect example. So they have their own delivery service, but sometimes they might get backlogged. And so that's where we come in to assist, right? So it'll be like they need a delivery, and they would just tap into the chat and say, need a delivery at Bird's Eye. Now the stipulation that I put on the guys in the chat is, hey, you only take the run if you're free. That means you're not doing next run at that time. There you're to come directly to Bird's Eye, so they don't have to wait. That because that's the purpose, immediate service, right? And so then the guys thumbs up the run to Bird's Eye, respond, inbox there and tell them, hey, I'm on my way, and then make their way, and then they settle out whatever information they might need, and that's how that goes pertaining to the
sounds good
to the business chat.
All right, Mr. Leon, sorry. What are your future plans for your small business, and how can other young people who would want to follow in your footsteps, what would you like to say to them?
Well, future-wise, I want to say I don't want to do this forever, because that's a risky job. You risk life and limb. I mean, you have.
Why would you say it's a risky job?
I mean, you're out there amongst the elements.
People would target you because they know you to move food and money?
Well, all kind of reasons. I mean, you got hate, jealousy, people else lazy, just the fact that being a target out there, like they see how to move, you might declare food, or they might figure out got money, but I mean, all kind of things, just like we make anybody else a target, you know what I mean?
True.
But just the fact of dodging through traffic for the main part. I don't worry about people as much as
with a lot of prevalent cases of people
road
with
traffic
motorcycles.
accidents, well, a lot of that. So I don't get knocked down.
You get knocked down already?
I couldn't walk for like about 6 months or more. But being that I know for the thing, so I get knocked down, and I had this customer base already 2 weeks after I get knocked down, you know. 2 weeks after I create this delivery service for Lychee, and it was going well, like swell, I get knocked down and I couldn't walk for like 6 months.
So what happened to the business then?
So during that period there, I had to like figure out how I would like make money or live. So I decided, all right, I will rent my cycle out to somebody and be a dispatcher. So the cars still made to come in, and so I ended up getting a young boy for renting the cycle for me for like let's go say like $35 a day. That's it. And I end up just made to send him the runs, and then he just give me my money or whatever he make that for him. But I had to send him all of my delivery jobs.
So your runs was still happening because you had somebody filling the gap for you?
Somebody else made to do it. But I just basically made to be a dispatcher, you know, and coordinate the runs there to him and tell him where to go and make it easier upon her, you know. And I may enjoy do it, you know. I may enjoy do it because it put me closer to people, and then the appreciation we'll get when people don't have credit for call or business, and you could put that in thanks there, thanks, you know.
Yeah.
They kind of way there, so it was pretty fulfilling, you know.
Yes,
And then I end up get back, but yeah. As far as future plans though, I plan to build some apartments. I want to create passive income in whatever I do.
All right.
I have a couple other endeavors I want to do where I don't want to reveal as yet, but in the near future, and I said near, very strictly, it's very near future, I have a business idea where I believe will take off. So
good for Belize.
yeah, I mean it's good for people.
We're looking about the idea. I kind of want nobody run away.
Yeah. Well, I got a million of them, but I'll give this one. I like this one. This one personal. I like this one. This one for me.
All right.
You know.
All right.
This one for me. I'll be the first. I'll be the first one again for do it. Something that believes. Right?
Other young men who want to join the roadman business, what advice would you give to them?
Reach out to me. I had a guy who cracked the code. I could put on put on in the game. One, I could also give one of the tactics how to make yourself catch a buzz quicker.
Yeah.
For garner more attention.
Because you have a little thing whereby you are able to allow people to help them boost their business. That's a gift that you have.
Yes.
That's the way you're teaching guys how to help people make their business grow, and at the same time, then the run man will benefit as well, right?
They will benefit much.
Big time.
And could take care of their own stuff, man. You know, figure out a way, and it might turn into other opportunities. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I love what I do because it's about people for me.
Yeah.
You know, they're not about money. They're about people. Like that. I like the relationship where I have with people. Like, you know, I got Ali boy back at Martins where, like, nobody don't play if he run man. You can't talk crazy to he run man. You can't not everything what you know left alone my run. You guys say.
Yeah.
And he will remember that those are moments. You know.
Yeah.
That part of his childhood. For remember this guy used to bring food for me. You know, or whatever. I remember one young man. I used to go pick him up from school where baby must be like 6 or 5, and you know, instead of candy I would have stopped and buy a orange or a water.
Something healthy.
You know, something healthy. You know, and I'm pretty sure he used to go home and tell him, Mama, look when I buy for me, you know. I used to make I feel good, and our memory I
so you have to leave tactics so you can keep your business alive, right?
Yeah, well, love,
yeah.
You know, love.
Final comments, Mr. Leon.
Yeah, if you want to get into the business, man, just reach out to me. 633-7126. And I could try help you as much as I could, and whether it be information or actually steer you towards the right way to get business. You know? And if you have a business and you would want to enter the chat and like expand as far as the people and where you reach out to, just feel free to reach out to me as well, and then we could go from there. I could give you information further.
Right. Respect, my brother.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you. I appreciate the time, man. I appreciate the time.
Bless up.
Yeah.